Okay. Oh, there we go. Loot. Heart of Pride. A unique staff. Perma-shock. All nearby enemies are constantly shocked. Grants 50% bonus resistance to electricity and 50% attack speed. Interesting. If it wasn't clear, the Elven went to war with the Titans, and after this war, the Titans went to sleep. Interesting. Got it. Also, this codex might be hinting at the idea that the Evanar has discovered the blight somewhere in the deep.
Another alluvium.
Interesting. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. Which may be what they mean when they say what the Evanars could unleash could destroy us all. Interesting. Well, now to continue onwards, because I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Yep, there was a Veilfire puzzle in the other area that I actually ended up looking up, trying to figure out. Feels like I was
all right, everyone.
I was confused
ready.
as hell about it. All right. Okay.
So this is the Darvarad.
Look at this. It's an alluvian graveyard.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying alluvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better. That one's interesting? Yeah. Okay, and got it. Okay, so I've already read this. Cerebus are immune to spirit damage. Yes, I have quickly come to realize that. Which is not very good for a spirit for my character. What? What happened? Oh, we should hurry.
Oh, I know there's supposed to be a fight here.
Here they come.
Come on, come on. That's it. That's it. Come on, come on. And oh, well. So much for that. Huh. Still worked like a charm.
I wish I could say I'm surprised that Vitasala wants to murder everyone, but it makes sense. We tell stories about how corrupt the South is. Who wouldn't want to kill the evil nobles and save the people?
Sarah really suffers with all this happening to the Inquisitor? Yes.
Watch the patrol. You want to take them out one at a time, fast, or we'll have a mess on our hands.
Hey, you, sir. How you doing? Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Huh? Where? That's... God, I love Dorian's skill. Spy tried to go invisible while on fire. Yep. Yep. Basically... Okay, is he gonna come down here? Please come down here. No? No come down? No come down there? Yeah, he's not coming down. All right, let's do this. Yeah, hi, friend. And here comes everybody else. Are you a Cerebas? No, you're just a spearman. That lightning cage does. Whoo! Belt of retaliation. Oh, we'll get in there later. That lightning cage dough. Is that what I'm supposed to do there? Go get him. Get up there. Okay, excavated mural believed to be a self-portrait of Fen'Harel. All right, one sees the hunter, one sees flees from it, one hunts it. In turn, one outwits them all. Okay. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it. In turn, one outwits them all. The one I just picked up was the last special one? Okay, so we now have everything we need. Okay, one sees the hunter, so not you.
Red Lyrium. Do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
Of course, but they're special and careful and nothing bad will happen.
It's clearly written a few times. It is no longer my role to instruct others in the Kuhn, but I will share what I can with you if it brings you peace. You are not alone in your struggle to achieve mastery of yourself and your purpose. With the Vidithari, come to the Kuhn filled with fear and anger. These feelings build walls brick by brick within the self. They prevent you from seeing the others around you, from seeing the world as it is, and they convince you that you are alone and in darkness. That you must fend for yourself. The walls are real, but the darkness is the solution, the world that they create within the self. That is all illusion. You must work to tear down the walls if you wish to see the truth. And the truth is this: no one is alone. If it was the wisdom revealed to Kusloon in the desert long ago, what looks like solitude is connectedness. What looks like darkness is only the space between stars. A portion of the lever is slightly newer, and the handwriting, which is exceptionally tidy at first, has become somewhat looser, as if written in a hurry. And it's not just Vidithari who struggle with these illusions. The world changed the self, and we must balance mastery upon its turning tides. Once I was in Ashkari, and I spent my days examining the philosophy of the Kuhn and trying to seek the enlightenment that Kalsoon found, but my dreams of demons took me down a new path. Here, the handwriting is filled with crossed-out pages, and the script becomes shaky. Some of the ink is still wet, and now with the song liquid, crossed out. Now I studied the dam which holds back magic at its source. We will crossed out. It is our purpose to crossed out. Things changed. Little Talus, the world changes. Find purpose in people around you, and your role will be clear. Remember when crossed out. It will be hard to find wisdom in the noise. The noise is an illusion, like the darkness. The walls are real. Remember that. Tear down the walls first, and you will see the truth. Hurrah. Interesting.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Kunari move it here?
And one of those weird keys you can only find with a tranquil skull.
Okay, there's the first one. Okay, one sees the hunter, one flees from it. Okay. So one sees the hunter, one flees from it. I think there was another one, and then one hunts them all. The dragon obviously is the last one. Okay. One sees the hunter, one flees from it, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all. Okay. And then there should be one more, I think. Right? How? At the bottom. Aha! Blood bargain. Oh yeah, we got it. these. This would be a Sarah weapon. Blood bargain. No. The owl represents Foundine, the elk represents Gillinan, while the dragon represents Mythal. The dragon one I understood, the other ones I did not. Except for the last one. Anyways. Go ahead and get this set up. This done. Oh, what's this? The entries in this book are written in several different hands and occasionally even different languages. From the few entries in the common tongue, it appears to be a long filled in by the various guards who have watched the gates of the Darvarad. Yep, the wolf represents Fenrirel. Oh yeah, that one should be obvious. That one should be obvious. Might have actually slipped my mind. But anyways, morning. Artifacts brought in by Hisra Kith, original location not on manifest. Ask Iskari was told they're from ruins. Please remind agents that all relics must be properly cataloged, or the Tarbus will never stop complaining about it. Afternoon. 3 Kiths deployed, including Iskari of Hithkith. Told her to write down locations that are manifest this time. Evening. Hisra Kith reported back. Iskari handed me manifest that just said outside Darvarad, asking my stand for a knife.
That's quite the door.
Yes, it is. Okay, how did we... Ah, okay.
That! Be as tricksy with all of them, and we're through.
Okay. Oh, okay. And boom.
It's open. Let's
Go.
go.
The puzzle actually seems to relate to the story of Mythal getting Andruil to fight her when she was going mad with the armor of the void she made, probably red lyrium stuff. But we need much more context to understand it. Interesting. Requires a room key. Hi, friend! Hi, guys. Lazy? Okay, there we go. Doot. Some of this letter is written in Coonland, most of it in common tongue. The letters blocky and simple but tidy. The dragon's breath must continue regardless of concerns of the winter at the Winter Palace. Many are new to the Coon and have not yet learned to trust. Your worry is understandable. The rest of the world has betrayed you. All who have been to the Darvarad know the difficulty of maintaining the specimen for extraction for as long as we have. If we delayed Dragon's Breath, we would have to dispose of the specimen. Creating Gatlock is normally a slow process requiring much mining and careful alchemy. Venom extraction offers the only means to deliver the Dragon's Breath quickly and in large quantities. To delay Dragon's Breath is to lose any chance of bringing peace to the south without needless suffering. The Coon demands we save the workers of the South from a bloody war and deliver them into our teaching before corruption further overtakes the land. Others have voiced concern over the specimen. The Coon does not demand cruelty to any living being, but all creatures have a place and duty under the Coon. The specimen serves as it must. When Dragon's Breath is complete, it will be extinguished quickly and painlessly, as when we slaughter animals for food. Allow your superiors to deal with the agents of Fenrirel, and remember your role in service to the Coon. While Trespasser answers all out of questions, it also poses more questions than there were before. Yeah. And I know exactly what specimen they're talking about. Sort of. Some qualnauts in common. Okay, sent to place again. Sent to place again. Moving things along. Bashams never notice who comes or goes. When the dragon breath comes, they won't know what hit them. Superb belt of the Winter Pack. Oh, that's a big chest. What's in here? The wearer of this amulet suffers no physical effects in combat. That was still a giant chest for just one thing. Rude, I tell you. Rude. It's only an okay amulet. Not really. Yeah. Hey, if it had any other effects on it, I might just take it. I might just use it. Wow. Those are a lot of critical hits. Wrath weapon.
That sounded bad. Hold on a little longer.
Not really that useful this far in the game. Maybe further back in the game it would have been useful. This document appears to be written entirely in Coonlab, but it contains a number of complicated diagrams.
Look at all this. The Canary text is gibberish, but it looks a great deal like they're cataloging artifacts. How many ruins must they have found to produce so much? What are they doing with it?
Okay. Ooh, here we are. To Honorable Celisari, Triumvirate of the Coon. On behalf of the Inquisition, I must humbly inquire as to the hostile actions of your agents in Halam Sharau. We can only view the attacks by Ben Hasrath agents upon our officers and the infiltration and sabotage of the Exalted Council at Halam Sharau as a prelude to the declaration of war. If the Kunari people do not wish to provoke retaliation from the Chantry, these hostilities must cease at once. Ah. By Josephine, okay. By Josie. To Ambassador Josephine Montilia of the Inquisition. The Triumvirate of the Kunari people wishes to assure you that despite the loss of the dreadnought Barathok and its crew of 100 souls and a failed joint mission with the Inquisition 2 years past, military action has not been approved against the Inquisition. No one in Parval has authorized actions of any kind involving the Exalted Council, nor will they. We are seeking out the Ben Hasrath priest who appears to be leading this operation without our consent. Once she is located, we assure you that these hostile actions will cease? Wait, so she's doing this on her own accord? Oh, it's just, it's just supply. It's just potion supplies. Oh, hey, a dragon head. Can I get supplies out of you? No? Okay, well, bye. Yep.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar! Bars!
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Mirava Sadim Kata! Hisrat now, please! Vinekatas!
Not a chance, ma'am.
Well, this ought to be interesting. Hi, guys. Oh, okay. He's a service. Okay. Oh god. Yeah. Oh, and Dorian dies. Wait, maybe? Ow. Roll, don't you dare die.
Never better, Kadan.
I'm glad to hear it. Amatus.
Oh. Okay, if I recall correctly, this is very much a prelude to War with Kyun. Basically. Where do you think you're going, huh? Okay, if I recall correctly, there's two ways we can do this. We can either fight the dragon, or we can release the dragon. What is best option? What is best option? fight it or release it. Find a way to stop Dragon's Breath. I can't save. Nope, can't save. What is out here? Fight? Okay, we're fighting the dragon. Okay, the first half of this logbook appears to be... Okay, how long is... Oh, good God. Okay. The beast represents chafing around of limbs and tail, likely from attempts to use chains. While its natural strength remains, muscles are still slack in confinement. Terrathros says she initially tried drugging the beast, but the amount required to keep the required to keep it sated changed the quality of its venom so that it was no longer useful in producing Gadlock. She says fires kept it under control, while the heated panels keep it in a state of comfortable drowsiness. Is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. She does not like what we are doing to the beast. She calls it Atashi, which means something like great thing. And she repeats saying from the Qun to herself when she extracts the venom. I do not disagree with her. I saw enough harm done to innocent beasts at my lord's sneering command. The beast that the Atashi deserves better than the pry bars and needless we use upon it each time we drain its venom gland. Tardatha says I may be needed at the Winter Palace. It is likely that some new elves It is likely that some view elves with suspicion thanks to these attacks with the agent of Fenral. But a human woman may still pass unnoticed among the servants. She says I may be asked to deliver more Gatlock in different containers. She says that it could be dangerous, and that if I do not return, most will assume I am dead. As I said, Tardathros is not as good at deception as she thinks she is. But she is right. I did not join the Qun for this. I always fight anyways. One last glorious fight against a high dragon. That's very true.
So, boss, we gonna fight the dragon or what?
They pulled so much life or something out of her. That's not... Ugh, have they ruined fighting a dragon?
I don't know. I wish I could save here.